Hello, my amazing people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across my platform. If it's your first time and you like what I'm doing here, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification, and that way you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. Here in Linda's TV show, we react to all forms of videos, local, international, especially what is happening in Nigeria. I want to appreciate YouTube. Yes, I will keep on appreciating them for creating this wonderful platform that we are using to disseminate information to the members of the public. At the same time, I put a disclaimer. Yes, I need to inform YouTube what I am doing here. I put a disclaimer that this platform, Linda's TV show, do not and will not promote hate speech, violence, misinformation. We are here to educate, inform the members of the public about what is happening. In fact, myself, I don't like hate speech. I don't like violence. I don't like misinformation. And I don't like instigating war. But I want to inform YouTube that a call for self-determination is not a call of war.
Biafran before I became a Christian. And I can tell you, my Christianity is not in loggerheads with my Biafranness. My Christianity doesn't have any effect on my Biafranness. I remain a Biafran, hardcore one at that. That is why every Sunday, after going to the church to worship Chukwu in the way that I choose to worship him, I will still come here to worship with my fellow Biafrans, where we speak about our situation. Wherever you are as a Christian, I wish you a happy Sunday. And wherever you are, always have the back of mind that we are first of all Biafran before we became whatever we are. You are first of all a Biafran. And do not allow anything to come to distract your Biafranness. No. Whichever religion you want to practice, yeah, oh, it's okay. Whatever religion you want to pursue, that is your own business. It's your personal decision where you want to follow. Whatever faith you want to confess, it's your personal decision. Faith thing is an individual thing that somebody has to decide for himself, where he or she can follow. But when it comes to Biafra, Chukwu have made us to be Biafrans. We don't have our permission is not needed on that. Our permission is not needed on choosing to be Biafrans. When it comes to being a Biafran, you don't have a choice. Chukwu created you in that way, made you to be a Biafran, and all you have to do is to defend your Biafranness at all times. But when it comes to religion, you are very, very free to choose any other religion you want to use to confess your faith. You can choose anyone. It is your choice. It is your choice. And nobody will force you against that. Nobody will force you. Make your choice. But when it comes to being a Biafra, we are born that way. Chukwu have he has the supreme power to be able to do that. You don't have any say on that. That is why I tell you that I am first of all a Biafran before I talk about Christianity. And my Christianity is not in loggerheads with my Biafranness. So wherever you are joining us today, wherever you are coming from, we are here to discuss as our Biafrans. And if you are joining this very platform for the very first time, I want you to remember that this is an autopiloted platform. Autopiloted in the hand of Chukwu under the Biafra Republic government in exile, with the supervision of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and under the Supreme Commander of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where we stand. You're welcome, my baby Blazy. Thank you for joining. So, what I'm telling you is that you have to pay attention to that which matters. Today, as you are watching this platform, as you're watching, wherever you are watching from, I want you to pay attention to everything we're about to say today. Pay attention. Don't allow anything or anybody to distract you. Do not allow anything or anybody to distract you. We have to remain focused. We have to remain focused. We have to remain focused. We didn't make ourselves Biafrans. Chukwu made us to be Biafrans. All we have to do today is to defend our Biafranness, and we have to do so by all means possible. In today's message, every one of you know that we are in the eve of the sit at home. We are going to have the eve of the sit at home, which is today being Sunday. Tomorrow being Monday, everything will begin to happen. And I can tell you, we have already started seeing the breeze blowing. We are already feeling the breeze. The triumphant entry into Biafra land will start tomorrow. We are in the eve. In this last minute, in this last second preparation, if there is something you have not done, please do it and put it in place. If there is something you have not done, do it and put it in place. I am telling you that it cannot be business as usual. A lot of things are going to happen. A lot of things are going to happen. And I am telling you, wherever you are watching this very program from, either you are living abroad or you are living in Biafra land, please prepare yourself for the triumphant entry into Biafra land. We are taking back our nation. The call to take back our nation have started. On today's sermon, you must be able to identify yourself for whom you are. If there is nothing you will get on this very platform today, take it from me that identify yourself as a Biafran that you are, any place you find yourself going forward. That is the only way you can be saved. Identify yourself as a Biafran. Just like the children of Israel were told to go and use the blood and make a mark on their doorstep, that when the angel of death sees that mark of the blood, it will pass over. Tonight, it's going to be our Passover. We are entering the eve. In that Passover, one thing you should have at the back of your mind, if you are in Biafra, more especially, or you are abroad, tell members of your family who are in Biafra land, in Biafra territory, that they should always make sure they identify themselves as a Biafran. Starting this night, identify yourself as a Biafran. The angel of death is going to move. But I tell you, as many as identify themselves as Biafrans will be saved. You see those people who will pretend to be in between. You are neither a Biafran, neither are you projecting yourself as a one Nigerianist. You are preparing yourself for the slaughter. And you see you that is a Biafran and you try to identify yourself as a one Nigerianist. It doesn't concern you. We are not part of it. They are not going to come after me. I am not part of it. You will just be walking majestically. You care not. You don't want to know what is happening. I bet you, you are exposing yourself to danger. You are preparing yourself for sacrifice. The most important security measure you must take in Biafra land is to identify yourself as a Biafran. Know that, and again, identify your enemy. Identify your enemy. Our enemies are no longer hiding. Gone are the days when we have to do exposition to tell you who are enemy and who are not enemy. It is not time for exposition anymore. The enemies by themselves have introduced themselves to you. The enemies of Biafra have introduced themselves to you. So if you continue to claim that you don't know the enemy of Biafrans, we can't help you. We cannot help you. In this platform, what we do here is to encourage Biafrans. What we do here is to set the record straight. What we do here is to debunk every lie against Biafra, against Mazi Samuel Ekpa, against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, against us as human. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to talk against people or blackmail our brothers and sisters. We don't come here to waste our time. What we do here is to encourage Biafrans and make sure we set the record straight and remind Biafrans of their rights. That is what we do. We don't preach hate, neither do we preach violence. What we preach is the right of the people to defend themselves. Self-defense is the right of every human being. We are only reminding you of your responsibility. That is what we do on this platform. Reminding you of your responsibility, that you have a right to life. You have a right to life. Animals have right to life. If animals and plants can defend themselves, how much more you as a human? If animals and plants will know how to fight when something is coming to take them away, when something is working against them, they rise up and fight. How much more you that is created in the image of Chukwu Kabiama? Why would you defend yourself? Wherever you are in Biafra land, this eve of the sit at home, today is the eve. The only good thing you can do for yourself tonight, the only thing you can do for yourself is to defend yourself. And again, identify yourself. First of all, identify yourself as a Biafran. That is the first step. The first step is to make sure you identify yourself as a Biafran. If you do not identify yourself as Biafran, you have yourself to blame. If you don't identify yourself as a Biafran, you will have yourself to be blamed. When you identify yourself as a Biafran, only then and then you can see clear to know the path to take and then secure yourself. Let me tell you, when you identify yourself as a Biafran, we put the mark on your forehead that when the angel of death come, they will pass you over. It is a secret you must take. Tonight, just like the children of Israel were given instruction to go to their doorstep and use the blood and make mark on their doorstep, the children of Israel, they were told to use blood and make mark on their doorstep so that the angel of death will not take them away. And they did so. And the angel of death went throughout the night and smote all the firstborn in Egypt. Some of us who are not Christian, we call it a story. Call it a story, whatever you call it. I am telling you that tonight, you have to take the same step. And how you are going to put that mark on yourself is by, first of all, identifying yourself within your own self, within your own heart. Identify yourself as a Biafran. The moment you identify yourself as a Biafran, will put the mark on your forehead. And then you will see clear to know your real enemy. And I can bet you, there is no genuine Biafra today that does not know their new enemy. When you know your enemy, only then and then you can be able to escape from them. It is only when you know your enemy that you can genuinely escape from them. When you don't know your enemy, you wouldn't know who to run away from. But I tell you, first step, identify yourself as a Biafran. When you see your enemy, the Janjaweed terrorists in their uniform, stay away from them. Go to your room, lock up your door, be in your house. Nobody is going to come into your house to come and take you out and kill you. No. Will put that mark on your forehead. Nobody will come to your house to pick you up and kill you. It won't happen. But when you refuse to identify yourself as a Biafran, you begin to see your enemy as a friend. You begin to dine with the devil. Just like the people who say that when you are eating with the devil, you use a long spoon. I tell you, do not even make an attempt of eating with the devil, let alone talking about a long spoon. No matter how long your spoon is, the devil will catch up with you. The best thing for every man to do is do not eat with the devil. You see people, they say, when you're eating with the devil, use a long spoon. Don't even make any attempt. There is no long spoon you will use to eat with the devil and will not get to you. He will definitely get to you. He will definitely, who the hell you think you are? That you want to use a long spoon and the devil will not capture you? Who are you? What strength do you have? The only best thing you can do for yourself is to flee. So, after identifying yourself as a Biafran, flee from your enemy because you know them. You know them. You know who they are. Whether in uniform or out of uniform, when you see them, you escape for your life. Go into your room, secure yourself, and I bet you, you'll be safe. These are the steps to take. When you deny your Biafranness, you'll be feeling like you are a one Nigerianist. You'll be feeling a different thing altogether. When you begin to live in that falsehood, you will see your enemy and you cannot be able to identify your enemy. And you will give yourself for slaughter. I am telling you that the people that are coming, they are not going to ask you if you're a member of IPOB or not. They are not going to ask you if you're following Mazen Nandekano, you're following Mazen Simon Ekpa, or you're following any other person. They're not going to ask you that question. The only question they will ask, they will only identify you as a Biafran. And as long as you are living in Biafran territory, a Biafran, you are the enemy to them. And they will take you out. They will take you out. They will take you out. The only thing you can do for yourself now, identify yourself, first of all, within your own heart, that yes, I am a Biafran. And then you will see your enemies clearly. When you see your enemies, run away from them, stay away from them. There is no point using the long spoon. Run away from the enemy. Run away from the devil. I thank Chukwu Okikabia that Mazen Nandekano before now prepared a way for us, gave us an access. And Mazen Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic going in exile, have made stronger a force that will defend you. Allow that force to defend you. Allow those who Chukwu Okikabia have given that responsibility to defend you, let them defend you. Allow those whom Chukwu Okikabia have put upon them the responsibility to give you a life and defend you, protect you and your property. Allow them to do that. Do not take it upon yourself. We have not told you to go and protest. We didn't tell you to go and confront any military or any police. That is not your duty. All we ask from you is to sit back in your home. Sit back in your home until after these 2 weeks. Pay attention to instruction. When there is an open door, when there is a free day for you to come out, you come out, do your shopping, refill yourself, and you go back. Pay attention to every single instruction that will be going forward. Today is the eve of the triumphant entry. And I want to remind everybody that is watching, for those of them who are not Biafran that are watching, those who are saying and castigating our prime minister, those who are saying we are jeopardizing Mazen Nandekan, let me tell you, everybody that is watching this very platform, I want you to know that it is your responsibility as a Biafran to set Mazen Nandekan free, not the other way around. Mazen Nandekan have played his own role by sensitizing you and me. Mazen Nandekan had fought for you, fought for me while he was outside. It is our own time to fight for Mazen Nandekan. Mazen Nandekan will not be in DSS and be fighting for you. That is an act of wickedness. If you fold your hand and you wait for Mazen Nandekan to direct you from the DSS, to control you from DSS, it means you are wicked. After Mazen Nandekan have sacrificed everything, lost his 2 parents because of you and I, today his life is in danger. The only good thing you can do for Mazen Nandekan is to make sure he's released, and that strategy has to be your own. It has to be your own. And that is why you see our Prime Minister of Biafra, government in exile, have made it very clear. Our Prime Minister have made it very clear. Mazen Nandekan should not be held responsible for any action we take going forward. Whatever action the Biafran people are taking today to get Biafra or to free Mazen Nandekan, we are responsible for that. Nobody should hold Mazen Nandekan responsible for any action that Biafrans are taking. Biafrans on their own are taking action, doing the needful to secure the life and the life of the leader, to make sure they get their freedom and set free their leader. That responsibility today lies on the shoulder of the Biafran people, not on Mazen Nandekan. Our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekan, have done his own part. He has played a major role in our lives, individually, in one way or the other. The sacrifice has made has affected every one of us. And I am telling you, today, it is our own turn to make sacrifice. It is our own turn to make sacrifice to release Mazen Nandekan and to get Biafra. And that is exactly what we are doing. So whoever is watching, if you are not a Biafran and you're part of those who are pushing the propaganda, thinking that we don't obey Mazen Nandekan, we're against Mazen Nandekan, Mazen Nandekan remain the leader of IPOB. Mazen Nandekan remain the supreme leader of IPOB, the original IPOB of which the Biafra Republic government in exile is in control. And our Prime Minister, Mazen Simon Ekpa, is the commander. Mazen Nandekan is the supreme leader of original IPOB, of which every one of us is loyal to him. Today, that man is in the territory of enemy. We have learned the laws for the past decades, more than 10 years, under his tutorship. It will be a shameful thing if we continue to fold hand and wait for him to come and free himself from the DSS. It will be a shameful thing if we cannot take decisions on ourselves on how to get our freedom and get our leader released. Today, if you are part of the Zoological Republic, every one of them in the world, because they watch our program, wherever you are, I beg you in the name of Chukwuka, please share this video. Share this video in any platform you belong. Share it to family and friends. Share it to anybody close to you. They should get it straight that whatever thing the IPOB of Mazen Nandekan is doing today, he should not be held responsible for it. We are taking responsibility for every single thing we are doing today, not Mazen Nandekan. Mazen Nandekan has done his own part on sensitization. Today, as our supreme leader, it is our responsibility to free him wherever he is, not him to free us. Not him. If we continue to wait for Mazen Nandekan to take orders and decide for us in a free world, it means we have not learned anything from him. We did not learn anything. And I thank Chukwuka that our Prime Minister, Mazen Simon Ekpa, have moved forward, and he has made that statement and made it clear to the world to hear that whatever steps we are taking, we are doing it on our own. Mazen Nandekan should not be called into it. From the onset, we agreed on sit at home. We decided on sit-at-home by our own self to free our leader who is in the territory of the enemy. And we will continue to sit at home until he is released. And our referendum guaranteed. We learned that from him. So for somebody to come and say that Mazen Nandekano is telling us to cut off this sit-at-home is absurd. And I thank you that the Biafrans of today are not like the Biafrans of yesterday. We are not career agitators. We are not just coming online to make noise for one gain or the other. No, it is about the 70 million life. And we must do everything possible. We will do everything humanly possible to make sure that that 70 million life is protected. Whatever blackmail you are pushing, whatever propaganda you are pushing, whatever lies that is coming from the pit of hell, I bet you it cannot hold water. Today is the eve of the sit-at-home, and the wave is already blowing. Some of you who are very, very close to events, some of you who are paying attention, you can see that the wave have already started. If you are following our Prime Minister on Twitter, you will know a lot. If you are following our Prime Minister closely on Twitter, you will know a lot. Something is about to happen. And I am telling you, I'm giving you the secret of how you are going to be saved. One of those secrets is to identify yourself as a Biafran. When you identify yourself as a Biafran, you will now see clearly your enemy. When you see them, run away from them. And the next thing, leave way for those whose responsibility is to defend you. Let them defend you. Who sent us on this errand will protect every single one of us. Nothing, no hair will be lost if we obey instruction. But if you decide to say, oh, I'm not a Biafran, I'm not an IPOB member, I'm not agitating, I'm not talking with them, I'm not part of them, or for that, you'll just be walking majestically. It doesn't concern you. They are going to take you out. I bet you, as long as you are a Biafran living in Biafra territory, they see you as an enemy. They see you as a terrorist. Your governors made it so. The Ohanedendibo made it so. Don't forget that they proscribed every one of us. You and I were proscribed. They called us terrorists. The governors called us terrorists. They proscribed us. And recently, the senators gathered and they called us criminals. The senators gathered before the whole world and they called us criminals. And today, they have discharged the terrorists to come and fight against those they call criminals. You see why you must stay away. This is why you must go to your room and lock it up. Once you hear or see them coming, give the space. Let the Biafran Liberation Army stand for you and fight for you. Chukwu gave us an assignment, and in that assignment, you have your own role to play. If you don't, it is going to be very devastating. You're welcome, my beloved brother Solomon. Let me allow you to speak because of the situation of the place. Now to waste your time and all that, you are part of us, and this is one of our formidable members. He has always been there doing things and standing in gap when he has to. So let us hear from my beloved brother how things are going out there on the eve of the sit-at-home.
Thank you once again, guys.
Go on, my dear.
Yeah, thank you once again. Can you hear me? Good afternoon from here. Okay, thank you once again, my brother. I thank you for my premium in who made it possible for us to be alive and witness another day. Today is 30th day of July 2023, and I'm so happy so far we have gone, and I'm so grateful to Chukwukabama Premium in who made it possible that we are always triumph over our enemy, and we are much more thousands ahead of them. Whatever they are planning, they cannot succeed. Before I go on, I have a 5 questions to answer Mr. Oga lawyer, the one that has beer for his mouth. I pray that the network will permit me. Number 1 question is this: what is Nnamdi Kanu still doing in DSS after court have discharged him and acquitted him? But the Jimako is the one that pioneered that matter and they won the case. What is Nnamdi Kanu still doing in DSS? That's number 1 question. Number 2, in which authority is Nnamdi Kanu still continue detained in DSS? Who authorized the continued detention? That's number 2. Number 3, why is it that Nnamdi Kanu, since how many years, he was not able to write or even communicate Even when the Jumako, the color white, say that the DSS office is completely bored and they cannot allow them to enter into the office to see Mazen Nandekano with anything, they will search them and remove everything from them. All of a sudden, the Mazen Nandekano can now write from DSS. The last one, why is it that nobody is talking about what caused the sit at home? What is the cause of sit at home? What brings it at home? Something caused it. What happened? Where did the thing started? How can we stop it? Nobody asking this question. All of them are there, calling people that are doing the right thing criminals, calling them all manner of names. So I want this video to go to Jimako so that we know that he is not dealing with a fools. The people that he's dealing with are much more wiser than him. So if he can backslide, nobody cares. I don't care who stand. What I'm interested is who is running. Let him run fast because don't have time. I watch what is happening in African country. Look at the Niger Republic. I see what is happening there. My body is very terrible, and I'm happy that the people are waking up. They are doing the right thing, and I'm expecting that thing to happen in Nigeria here, so that everybody will be on his own. So why is it that these people hate Monday sit at home? So that means that thing they say that is not working is very, very much effective in their life, and the thing affected them. So now another one is this: why is it that these people are not talking the reason, the cause of all these things? That I remember when we are protesting peaceful with that arm, they kill us in high school, they kill us in they kill us Makasa, they kill us at Iguacha, they kill us at Ed Bridge, they kill us in Asaba, the one way they call Asaba, they kill us at Enugu, they kill us at Imo. Even Molocha Sokolocha arrested that women, naked them, put them inside prison. Why is it that this is going to come up in their hearts to think that they are the cause of all these things? When our leader, when we are the time we were still protesting, is there anything like insecurity? Who caused insecurity in Southeast? It was them. Who are the people that are killing the Biafrans? It was them. Who are the people that are burning our business? It was them. Why is it that these people cannot listen? Is it not the same that create me, create them? If their own God is different, let us indicate it fast before it's too late. Because what these people are doing today shows that they are not created by Chukwu. They are just created by animals. These people have animal hearts because it is only animal that can wake up and start fighting themselves. We have a mission to accomplish. Our forefathers started this thing many years ago. Many of them died. Many of them has injury to today. Many of them are in exile. And today, Chukwu give us the grace, give us the opportunity, and give us someone that can lead us. They rise up against us. They will never succeed. I said it, and I posted it on Twitter, that the only time when we listen to our leader is when he come out from DSS and speak to us from Finland. That is where it will finish. That's why I normally said it like that. That is where it will finish. That is the only place our leader will talk to us. Our leader cannot talk to us in London or British because those people abandon him. Our leader cannot talk to us in US because those people, nobody cares. He will talk to us from Finland. That is where everything will finish. So no matter whatever they are writing, calling or talking, whether their family confirm it or not, I am not care because their family is inconsequential. This is not family business. Mazen Nanekan is a figure to us, is someone to us, we value him. It's not a family matter. His family can talk Jacob, we don't care. They can say anything. We say the way they even care about Mazen Nanekan and now confirm the letter according to them all that yes, it is true. Everybody that hate them, hate Mazen Nanekan, now confirm the letter. Ejimako just disgraced himself after laboring for many years. Just a step to enter Biafra freedom, he backslid. What a shameful thing to him. What a pity. What will he tell his family that he won a case for our leader? What will he tell his children that he won a case 1 and 2? Not only 1 and 2. He made them a tremendous progress, but out of a sudden, he backslid. It's a shameful thing, perpetual shameful thing that can never forget in this life. He have put his name in shameful book that will always, when Biafra come, we will study it and read it.
Hello, my wonderful people. As you have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.